We have been camped up at some friends we met on the road 2 years ago, down their driveway. It's a bit, the driveway's a bit dicky. We'll show you how we're gonna get out of here. We got it down, but the reason why we've been staying here for a few days is that I've been helping them renovate their beautiful little house. Their bathroom needed renovating, so I thought, well, we had a bit of time up our sleeve. Helped Chris, we stripped it, tiled it, grouted it, and I've fitted the toilet today. We just got to come back next week. We're just going outside of LE Beach and fit the vanity for them and do some final plumbing, and the shower screen they will have to order and have fitted. So this is the situation we have at the moment. Currently parked up just next to their shed, but like all cameras, doesn't really give you perspective in how steep this driveway is. Now it takes a bit of a knick-knack to get the caravan down here because the driveway ain't straight. Through those two gates up there, down, let me swing around, hang on a sec, and into there. So the idea to get out is come and hug here, cross over, hug there, and straight out up over there and fill up with water on the way up. But we're getting ready to go camping. Chris and Kyle are going to join us. Bob is running a muck here in the garden. But it's about midday. The camp we're going to is a Hipcamp. We'll give you some more details when we get there. They're going to guide me out, stop and put some fuel in. Sue's already done the groceries, and we're going to jump on the road and we're going to head out. Now on the way out, Proserpine, there's a dump point at Proserpine. There's not a dump point in LE Beach that I know of unless you go to a caravan park. We're going to dump the toilet and then we're going to keep heading out. It's about a 50-minute drive for us with the van. So about an hour and a half. We're going to get down there, we're going to show you this epic little spot. Now apparently we can get down to the creek, hopefully it's not too boggy, have a little swim in the creek, and also we got the top 10 shootout of the Bathurst this afternoon, which I'm looking forward to.
Position! Let's get this beast up. Bit of a windy driveway, gotta navigate his way through. Yep, you good? You good? Bit more. Yep. That's it. There she comes. Filming's not the best because I'm having to navigate and watch, and I'm on a bit of a rocky brick. There we go. Nice and easy. Easy as. Last time we were here we burnt the clutch, that's why I was a bit nervous. Filling up the tank. Now last time you were here, what did you do?
What do you mean, what did I do?
Well, you left the cap behind, didn't you?
I left the cap behind.
Oh!
Holy moly!
Thanks for that!
Holy moly!
A little bath on the way out.
Bath on the way out. Friends got us top up the water, so that's great.
Yeah, there's not too much to go. I think the one tank's on 68, the other one's on 81.
I'm just
so let's get that done.
Yeah.
Let's get going. The new camper. And the Lanny and the vacation are about to hit the road. Thanks for having us early. By Sean the sheep. Hey Sean! She's gorgeous. Oh, look at the love. Hey? Sheep pets. Sean the sheep. I reckon we're in for a good bogging by the looks of things.
Yeah, get nervous.
What's that?
I don't know, it's tire deflators that I bought, but I can't remember how to use them. We're going to put the tires down. You can tell in my voice I'm a little bit nervous.
So what have you done? You've just set it manually?
Yeah, you see these are those Camp Boss 4-wheel drive ones, but see that one moves. So we're going to go down to I reckon 20 on the front. So what you
Yep, set it to 20.
20 and then put the locking ring on. There you go. And then you lock it in place. And then you're supposed to be able to just screw that on to your tyre and pull that out.
There you go.
And then you should be able to walk away. It should stop at 15 psi.
20.
Or 20 I've set it at, eh?
Yep.
This one's not turning for some reason. I reckon it just needs a little bit of persuasion.
Oh, here he comes. You good?
Now Ben and Cass, the owners, did say that they've only had camper trailers down on the creek. The sand's pretty soft, so with our little bit of Cape York experience, we're going to go out and give it a go. This is pretty tight. Send Chris down with his Hilux, with his little camper trailer they've just bought, and just in case, she's leaning. I think it's very soft down here, guys. Got to make this turn. This is the next big issue here. Oh gosh. And the scariest part is Ben's not here for a tractor.
Alright, was bound to happen, yeah? And we've got ourselves a little boggin. So let's get the max tracks out.
Now the idea is to get it swinging around, so the problem is I'm only going to be able to go so far with a max track. We're going to be digging this
All the way.
all the way.
Alright, let's get going.
That's part of the fun.
Bathurst is on. So that's the goal, everyone, to get up on the creek. The lovely Ben who owns this camp did say we'd have a bit of fun getting down on the sand, and he wasn't wrong. Man knows his property. So Ben, if you're watching this, one of many. Take two.
I don't know like this.
It doesn't help that it's about 32 degrees, maybe 34 degrees. Slow.
Get over the line. Once you're up the car, go.
Righto, we got ourselves in a situation, don't we? See how low I am to the ground now. Just can't seem to get on top of it. The idea now is to unhitch the van. So what we'll do is we'll dig it a bit down so you can get the jockey wheel. We can lift the van off. We use the stabilizing legs as well to hold us as we jack the caravan up, and possibly try and come back at a different angle out of these holes. And I think what we're going to try and do here is try and somehow get this van straight and back down there by that creek down there, and then we're going to try and get this thing out of here, because this is just not working out. It's just too soft. No wonder why no vans have been down here yet. but we're pretty in the schmoggle, yeah. Right down to the axle. So now we've disconnected the van, we're going to try and winch it up, but we're also going to be careful the caravan doesn't piss to the right or the left. So I've got the handbrake on. Everybody will step aside, we'll go up slowly. Watch out, here it comes. Alright. Now, try and get the car out now that it hasn't got the weight to pull. Go. See if the car will pop out. Ready, Chris? Everybody clear?
Yep.
Can't get the lockers on either.
There you go. Oopa. Car's out.
What a difference the lockers make, eh? Managed to get the rear to engage. But now we've dug ourselves to China here.
It's a big hole.
Jump in that hole, eh? See how deep it
Now
is.
we've got to actually cover that because we got to push to get it. Yeah, man, oh man, we're in trouble, yeah. Okay, so we buried this hole. We're going to try and fill it. We're going to put the max tracks on top. So what we're going to try and do is reposition the car to like this instead of like that. And what we're going to try and do then is I'm just going to try and pull the van straight. They say this, I'm pretty bogged now than gloomy. Holy moly, this is a proper bogging.
We gotta put it up.
Until we get it out. Right, so we've reached the top of the jack. What we're doing is just using a stabilising leg to rest the van, and then reposition the. I actually need that for the jockey wheel, so can't use that. We'll get the other ramp, what I used on that side, to get in there. There we go. It's working. It's working. Drop the jockey as well. Now that's my max, so we should be able to lift that up onto the DO35 hitch there.
Worst case, we're sticking another hole there.
Worst case, we just keep digging, eh? So what we'll do, guys, is we'll leave the legs, those legs down, even though we're going to lift it as a safety, in case it drops off for any reason or wants to run away. So let's keep going.
Hey, Derek.
Yeah.
Wait. Can it go up anymore? Roll forward when I tell you to roll forward. Roll forward like a tiny bit. Wait. And stay.
Turn it straight.
Alright,
Yeah.
here we go. Alright, this is not working. As you can see, we're down to the axle. We actually literally haven't moved. We were stuck this way, we've gone that way. Right, what the idea is here is not to winch off onto Chris's car. His recovery point says 5 ton. So we need to get the front of this caravan to point, basically, watch here.
Oh, yep.
What we're going to do is we're going to stage my car around like this. The jockey wheel fits inside of the max track. And we're literally going to try and pull the front of the caravan in stages all the way around to face back up the hill, hitch on there, and then drive it out. That's the idea, and I think it's worth giving it a go. My winch is not going to make a big enough tree, so you know we didn't think that when we came down, to be honest. Failure is not an option. So when you're lying on the ground, you got to get up and you got to go. You got to keep moving forward. Can't go backwards. All right. Did we show them what's happened here, Carla? We got a bit carried away. We left the jockey wheel. It was moving, but the jockey wheel's gone and bent now. So what we're doing is stabilize the legs back out. Take the pressure off. See what happens with our jockey wheel. That's boogied.
We've moved a fair distance.
Oh yeah. So we've got Peter, the neighbour, I believe. We've got Ben's tractor down here. Broken jockey. We've strapped it around the chassis. Now what we've done is we've taken the DO35 pin off my hitch. Go around this way. We're going to try and hitch it to the tractor now. Handbrake is up. Up a little bit more, a tad touch more.
How do we get it over? Push it.
Yeah, we'll have to push it.
Are we clear?
Yeah, we're clear. Oh yeah, good.
Drawbar. Push the drawbar over.
This thing here.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Righto. All our camera gear's gone flat. 3 hours, and this is still our current situation. Van's on the back of the tractor. Got a cold grey northern. Sun's going down, and we've just parked out the way. So the idea, I'm not even sure, but we're just going to get the van back to the top. Hopefully, Peter has mentioned that this stuff is like quicksand, and he's actually bogged the tractor down here. So we're not quite out of this 100% yet.
You good, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, you're good, mate. Keep going like that.
Send it. Oh, that's down.
Oh, that's it. That's it, Peter. Keep going. That's it, mate. Start swinging. There you go. There she's up.
You know what? I didn't think I was ever going to see that. I just thought that's it. We're here. What a day. So 3 hours later.
A day. Now, that could have turned out pretty bad, because if we didn't have the tractor, I think we'd still be down the bottom.
I would definitely still be down the bottom.
Fortunately, the tractor's got us up back to the top.
We're thinking of trading in the Landy.
Yeah, I'm thinking about trading the Landy and getting myself a Holland tractor.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be a slow trip, but
we still got the fire going. So Sue said she's got some rolls. We'll throw some chicken schnitzels in the air fryer.
We're going to do schnitzel burgers.
Schnitzel burgers of some sort. But the best part about it is we're surrounded by good company.
Well, we're staying at a camp, so we chatted to Ben about 2 weeks ago about coming.
Yeah.
He's off on a cycle because he works on the mines, but
like 7 on 7 off.
Yeah.
So he did say like getting down on the creek is going to be an adventure.
Would be fun, or an adventure.
It was an adventure.
Cut a
Let
long
me tell
story
ya.
short,
Don't
Ben's not here.
Yeah, Ben's not here.
We came up, we knocked on Cass's door.
His
Cass
partner.
kindly came down, she's a legend, drove the tractor.
Oh, hang on. And then Cass called the neighbour, Peter,
Peter and his lovely wife.
and his lovely wife. They came down.
Yeah.
We eventually had to take the hitch off, get the van on, and he crawled the van up and we've parked it. But now the problem is our jockey wheel is sitting like a skew noodle, like that. No one's fault but mine,
Yeah.
because we should have, at the end of the day, we should have just dropped the caravan down, and so the jockey wheel didn't have so much tension on it. Lesson learnt.
Two thirsty travellers had no problem with their vehicle and their
Well, I wouldn't say
camper trailer.
no problem. We've still got to go find 2 max tracks down the
they
bottom.
buried the max tracks.
But the problem is, the caravan is still on the back of the tractor because we can't get the jockey wheel on to get the caravan
No,
off.
we
So,
need a new jockey wheel.
so Cass can get and Ben can have their caravan back.
oh,
so
no, their tractor.
I mean their tractor. So tomorrow I'm going to have to do a quick little trip into BCF and see if I can get a jockey wheel to fit. And the problem is the plate on the jockey wheel is also a little bit how you going.
Oh,
So anyway, you know what? Let's just sit down tonight, enjoy the fire, enjoy the company,
have a
schnitzel burger, and you know what? We'll put the Warriors on to tomorrow.
And Cass, Peter, his lovely wife, and Ben, he's not even here. We greatly appreciate you.
All the help, like you did warn us, we got this.
She'll be right.
Well, I'll tell you what, we weren't right, clearly. But come on, let's go over. Let's enjoy the company, hey? Right guys, good morning. Well, there's something we've still got to do out of this whole recovery. You can see the tractor's still connected to the old caravan behind me. But I've got these, you would have seen these last week. We used these spikes, they're about 1 meter long to cook that meat on over the fire. Well, we're going to use these to try and, we're going to use these, there's 3 in here, to go and try and find and locate the max tracks because we still haven't got them.
Spark again, spark again. Oh, look at that. He's literally sparked 4 times and he's on it.
And it's like this direction, mate. So this will be your outside one.
Yeah, no. Leave him.
Well, first van recovery and now max track recovery.
At least we found them. Or one at least.
Potatoes up.
Potatoes are going off. They've been on here for about 45 minutes now. So we'll go in and have some,
Load them up.
load them up, eh?
Oh yeah, look at those onions and those cloves of garlic. Loaded potatoes.
Okay, come on.
Loaded potato up.
Yes, look at that. You push it out like that, eh? A little bit of butter in it, I reckon.
A little bit of butter. Because remember to have that oil on it.
Yeah. Nice and hot still.
Nice and hot.
And then you load it up.
Pretty much. So, for mine, I am going to go with a little bit of the onion.
Oh, the onion came out good, eh?
The onion came up beautifully. Got a garlic clove on there. I'm going to go a couple of olives. Sun-dried tomato. I'm going to go a bit of cheese.
Yeah.
For the piece de la resistance,
Oh, look at this.
just a bit of cream. Well, salad cream.
Yummy. Done.
And she is
Ready.
ready.
Alright guys, we've got to sort our rig out. Now we're still coupled to the tractor. There's a few reasons why. I've only managed this morning to go into town. Fortunately, super cheap auto Had another Elco jockey wheel. Not quite the same, but hey, it's got to work. So, because I've got to get shown that they need their tractor. Now I've bent this thing too, so I haven't even had a look at it. Let's have a look here.
Where's it bent?
You can see if when I put this in, this comes around and then the bolt on and out. What's going on here?
It looked like it was in.
I've bent this bracket. What I'm going to have to try and do is get this back bracket sorted as well. And the problem is it's actually welded on. Right. But it's oh yeah, be a little bit of a situation, but anyway, situation. Alright, we're getting it to where it's holding. Got to pull this pin back, handbrake's on. I've also, I'll show you what we had to do. Let's see. Switch your. Yeah. Oh!
She rolled a bit.
Handbrake's not holding, is it?
She's a big man to hold.
There you go. I didn't bother tightening it up that tight on the tractor. We only came up the hill. So now I've got to go and tighten this back onto the ute. That spring washer back on underneath, and hopefully I can tighten this thing. So this is a tool. When you buy a DO35, it comes with this tool, and I'm using the owner's big shifter because I don't have a shifter this size, and that's a fairly big nut underneath. Last night at this beautiful camp, Sue's whipped up a little fire going over here. It's a bit smoky tonight. I don't know why. We did get a bit of rain last night, so maybe that's the go. But tractor's gone, and yeah, guys, this is the last night, so pretty sad to leave this joint. It's been pretty good for 3 days.
It's been gorgeous.
Hey?
After the unbogging, it's been beautiful.
Oh yeah, look.
Top spot.
Next time I go on the beach, it's gonna take a bit for me to crack my my nervousness and my anxiety when I go onto the beach again. But oh well, these things happen. You know, if you don't try, you won't get to these epic spots. So it's a pity. Well, we've got a little bit of time while the fire's getting hot. Cass has told us we can go up to this little tiny home and actually give you a little sneak peek of something else they're going to be able to offer in the future. It's not quite ready yet, but man, I tell you what, if you're looking for something a little bit different, if you're in the area, or what I like about this, where's Sue? This is something like we would love to have done this. The couple of reasons behind it is there's so much space here, and I reckon if you spoke to the owners, Ben and Cass, and you, like someone like us has got a van, there's plenty of place to park your van sort of next to the tiny home. So, and if you don't plug your van in and you rented this, I reckon there's something you can talk to them about. So you're not looking to store your van, leave it in a caravan park and drive all our way out here. You can actually bring your van, maybe just stick it up on the side of it, because I'll swing the camera around now and show you. But this is almost complete, and I heard a little whisper that they're going to be putting like artisan boards.
They are
outside of this little unit. Now,
why wasn't that now?
And they talking around about $160, $170 a night for this little tiny home for a night. And I think this is absolutely cool. Check this out. How good is this little spot, hey? So it's probably no bigger than, I don't know, it's probably just a bit bigger than our van, but high ceilings, bed upstairs, literally got a beautiful little kitchen over here, fridge. I don't see any cooking. Maybe there's some stuff they're going to bring in here, I don't know. Little microwave area here, goes through to a beautiful little bathroom. It's got a shower, it's got a dunny, and then back into the corner here, you got these beautiful little stairs here, and up to, hang on, let me get up the frame here. Can you see that? Go up the stairs, and into a queen size mattress up there. And what's nice is it's got windows all the way around.
Check the view.
So you can have a look at the view and check this view out. And that's it for this video, guys. So if you've enjoyed it, please, guys, help us by subscribing. It really does help us with the algorithm and our little growing channel. But also, if you've got any comments about, if you want to ask any questions, please drop a comment in below. We'd love to read the comments and we will get back to you. But from myself and Sue, until next week, you guys have a bloody great week, eh? Woo! See ya!